Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more Mass Effect 3. Okay, so we are out near, the Quarians. So we're going to go ahead and meet the envoy ship, and we're going to see what's going on there. And yeah, we're going to see exactly what's going on. So this diplomatic frigate is like no Quarian ship on record. Its hull is relatively low temperature, and it appears to be venting heat in a manner similar to that of the Normandy when it comes out of stealth mode. How the Quarians developed this high-tech vessel is unknown, but its hailing frequencies are open and welcoming messages are being tide-beamed to the Normandy. Well, let's dive on in and see what's going on.
Commander Shepard, a pleasure to see you again, though I wish it were under better circumstances.
I'd hope for your support in the fight against the Reapers. What's going on?
17 days ago, with precision strikes on 4 Geth systems, the Quarians initiated the war to retake our homeworld.
Which was a clear violation of our agreement with the Council to avoid provoking the Geth.
A treaty violation is nothing compared to recovering our homeworld and advanced AI technology.
Your homeworld? You mean Renok?
Correct, Commander. 300 years ago, we lost our world to our own AI creations, the Geth.
After we attempted to kill them.
We didn't try to kill them, Chorus. We tried to deactivate them. It wasn't murder.
No, it was murder.
Commander, the Quarians never intended to create a true AI. It was an accident.
Which you chose to correct by trying to kill them.
Don't bother. Admitting we were wrong would undercut the justification for this suicidal invasion plan.
You're throwing yourselves at the Geth? Again?
And this time, we may have destroyed our people for good.
We'd driven the Geth back to the home system, when this signal began broadcasting to all Geth ships.
The Reapers.
Under Reaper control, the Geth are significantly more effective. Our fleet is pinned in the home system. If we're going to win,
Win? You insisted on involving the civilian ships, Admiral Gerrel. We need to retreat or we'll lose the live ships.
Where's the signal coming from?
Here. A Geth dreadnaught. It can outgun anything we've got, and it's heavily defended.
The Normandy's stealth drive can get us in undetected. I could board, then disable the Reaper command signal.
Yes, cutting off the signal should throw the Geth into complete disarray.
And while they're confused, you get to a mass relay and retreat.
Good. Our civilian ships have seen too much fighting already. Are you certain you can disable the signal?
We'll get you out of there safely, Admiral.
Our newest Admiral has also volunteered to offer technical expertise.
Talizora Vast Normandy, reporting for duty.
Glad you could make it, Tally. Admirals, already a team to hit that dreadnought.
Thank you, Commander.
Admiral?
It's mostly a formality. I'm an expert on the Geth.
That you are.
I'm glad you're here.
If I'd known it was this bad, I would have come sooner.
You've had your own troubles. I'm sorry about Earth. We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy. If you can help us, we'll hit the Reapers with everything we've got. Or however much is left from this stupid war.
I thought you'd support the invasion.
No. After talking to Legion, I thought maybe there was a chance for peace.
So why help them?
I'm an admiral. People look to me for guidance. Public disagreement would divide the fleet.
I'll get your people out of here safely, Tally.
Thanks, Shepard. And just so you know, I need to keep things strictly business in front of the admirals. If you'd like to catch up, let's talk somewhere private.
Sure thing.
I'm ready to hit that dreadnought whenever you are.
Okay, so we have a new Geth dreadnought priority. That's going to be a little bit interesting. So, whereabouts are we looking? Oh, you know what? Let's go ahead and back out and just quickly check in on our journal. So let's have a look. So we have the priority of the Geth dreadnaught, and not too much else. Okay, so let's go ahead and where is this? I guess maybe that's over where we were checking in the last one. The question is though, is Tali on board our ship at the moment? So she's over in the war room. Yeah, let's go ahead and quickly check in on them. We'll see if we can learn a little bit more before we start getting into the fray. Alright, so... Actually, you know what? I wonder, did we ever check here for... There's an Alliance shuttle. I knew we were still missing some of our models. Alright, alright. Let's see. There's the Emerald. Oh, there's Tali.
That dreadnaught is tearing through our fleet. Let me know when you're ready to hit it.
So how did you end up back with your fleet, Tali?
When the war started, the Admiralty Board asked for my help. I had more recent contact with the Geth than most of my people. They hadn't filled the spot on the board left by my father. I was invited in. It's just a technicality. I'm far too young to be a real admiral.
Don't sell yourself short, Tali. The board needed your expertise. You needed the authority that comes with rank.
How did the war with the Geth get started anyway?
Admiral Zen developed a scanning countermeasure that interferes with Geth active scans. It's like a flashbang grenade. It effectively crippled the Geth ships in combat. My fleet couldn't pass up the chance to attack.
Could we use it to fight the Reapers?
It only works against the Geth, unfortunately. Their AI lets them use extremely detailed LADAR pings. Zen's countermeasure overwhelmed them with garbage data. And it's useless now that the Reapers have upgraded their processing power.
How is it being back with the fleet?
Right now, it's exhausting. I'm an admiral in the middle of a war. I just want us to get out of this alive. Everything else can wait.
When this is over, I could use your help.
I can't, Shepard. If we survive this, we'll have a homeworld. My people need me.
You could help your people's homeworld by fighting the Reapers.
I don't know. Like I said, I'm not thinking that far ahead yet.
So what about Legion?
It returned to Geth space after you turned yourself into the Alliance.
And you haven't seen it since?
Legion and I sent a few messages. I was hoping we could try negotiation. But I was outvoted 3-2. Admiral Chorus was the only one who believed it would work.
Any idea where Legion is now?
No. In our last message, it told me that the Geth were having trouble reaching consensus.
And then nothing?
Maybe it was fighting the Reaper takeover? Or maybe it didn't want to give intel to an enemy. I could have warned it about the invasion. I didn't.
You'd have been betraying your own people.
I never wanted to be an admiral.
Talk to you later, Tali.
If you want to catch up in private, call me up to your cabin.
So we might go ahead and call her up to our cabin soon, just so we don't have to talk in front of the Admiralty. But let's have a chat to Admiral Ran.
Shepard, the fleet is under heavy fire. We need to hit the dreadnaught.
I'd like to know about your patrol fleet.
In peacetime, the patrol fleet managed navigation, internal security, and intership conflicts or crimes. Now, we mostly guard the heavy fleet's flank. It's mostly light frigates or fighters.
Tell me about the civilian fleet.
Our civilian ships, medical vessels, and live ships. Admiral Chorus coordinates them, though individual ships' captains still have power. In peacetime, they made up the bulk of our fleet. Now, our strength would even give the Turians pause.
Tali said you had the largest fleet in the galaxy.
The Turians have more dreadnoughts. Their overall military force is larger than our heavy fleet by far. But before we began this war, we jury-rigged every Quarian ship in the flotilla for battle. Even our live ships have cannons.
You've converted them into dreadnaughts. That's a violation of the Treaty of Ferrixon.
While live ships have firepower comparable to a dreadnought, their primary purpose is food cultivation.
You think the Council will buy that technicality?
If need be, I'll apologize once this war is over.
And in the meantime, you're putting your civilians in danger.
Not casually, Commander. We keep them off the front lines, but we'll do whatever we must to win.
What can you tell me about Admiral Geral's heavy fleet?
It was our main military force before the war, comprised of all Quarian vessels suited for sustained combat. It can't compare to the Turian forces, of course, but we have a number of heavy frigates and advanced fighter forces.
Tally said you had the largest fleet in the galaxy.
The Turians have more but before we began this war,
You've converted them.
while live,
You think the Council will buy that technicality?
if need be, I'll apologize.
And in the meantime, you're putting your civilians in danger.
Not casually, Commander. We keep them.
Which fleet does Admiral Zen command?
Special projects. It's not a fleet per se, just a few research vessels. Her technical breakthroughs have put us within striking distance of the homeworld.
I'll let you get back to work.
Thank you, Commander.
Alright, sorry about putting us back through some of the known conversation. Sometimes that does happen. Alright, but either way, we're going to go ahead and we're going to make our way back to our cabin. And then, yeah, we'll have a chat with Tali in private. We'll see if there's anything that she wants to tell us that she's not allowed to otherwise, so we can make some informed decisions. Alright.
Tally, I'm free if you'd like to come up.
I'll just be a moment. Thanks for asking me up. I couldn't talk freely in front of Ron.
You okay?
No, I'm really not. 17 million lives are riding on me, and I don't know if I can save them.
You're doing everything you can. If the fleet falls, it won't be because of you.
I helped my father and Zen's ideas, the new tech that made an invasion too good to pass up, that's based on my father's work. If they die because of me, if I don't...
We'll get them out of there safely, Tally.
I couldn't do this without you, Shepard. I feel like I'm bluffing, trying to convince them that the Admiral's daughter knows what she's doing.
Not the Admiral's daughter. The Admiral.
I know. And at least now, I can push back against the worst ideas. That's why I accepted the position. And because of you.
Me?
When they offered me this position, I asked myself what you'd do. I thought you'd take the chance to make things better. That probably sounds stupid. It's just, I know I'm not really qualified for this.
You're doing fine, Tally. And thanks.
I should get back before the Admirals get into trouble again. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, well, that's good to know. Alright, looks like we've got energy drain now available in the medbay as well. That's good. I don't think we need to change up any of our armor. Alright, I think we'll go ahead and we're going to make our way straight to the dreadnaught. I don't think that there's much need to, hold off. Alright, no information from trainer. Fantastic. Alright, so let's go ahead and scoot our way to the outside. No? Alrighty. Well, if we scan... Yeah, still no access to anything. Alright, let's quickly jump to the relay. Oh, there we go. We're only scooting over a single system to the Perseus Veil. Alright, that makes a bit more sense. Alright, so technically speaking there shouldn't be any Reapers here, but we still might have access to some resources, so let's make sure that we do a quick thorough scan. Make sure that we deal with everything we can. Alright, and that should more or less be about it. So, we've got the dreadnaught here. We have a debris field. We have the migrant fleet. Okay, so I guess they're just kind of giving us a bit of a heads up to what things are looking like. Let's go ahead and disable this dreadnaught. Alright, scans of the Geth dreadnaught orbiting Rannoch reveal an intimidating array of features, from an improvised main gun and ultraviolet anti-ship lasers to increased thruster output. The Geth workforce never demands rest, wages, or autonomy, and in the creation of their flagship, they were limited only by time and raw materials. The damage inflicted by the Quarian fleet appears to be minor at best. Alright, well, let's see. Alright, who do we bring? So we've got Tali, that is good to know. We'll have, yeah, we'll boost up that stuff there. Looks like power damage is not, oh, power recharge speed, actually. You know what, we'll take that. Also, I like the gold and silver, that's a good combo. Who do we want to bring? Let's see. Garrus, you have the armor piercing ammo. Caden, you have, Overload could be good. Reeve and Barrier could also be useful. Edie, what about you? Incinerate and Overload. Overload is always a good choice. Let's see. We have Liara. Yeah, all biotics. Javik, you have the Dark Channel Lift Grenade. Maybe not. And then what about James? What do you have? Incendiary ammo. Okay, well, incendiary ammo is not quite as good for the machines. I'm thinking maybe Garrus could be good. He's got the armor piercing ammo, so if we deal with like a Geth Prime or something like that, that could be useful. Overload's handy. Concussive shot should be useful. The sniper rifle, not so much, but the assault rifle's not bad. Caden, you also have Overload, which is good. Barrier, let's see, that's a, what is it, not machine gun, sorry, the assault rifle and the pistol. Liara, what about you? You have the pistol and the SMG and warp ammo. You know what? Warp ammo could actually be pretty good with a mix of some biotics. I think that could be very helpful. Yeah, you know what? Let's bring Tali and Liara. Sure, that seems like a plan. All right. Alright, as for our weapons, I think we're going to go ahead and drop off the sniper rifle. I doubt that's going to be too useful on a what do we call it? On a dreadnaught. We could bring along an extra pistol like the Scorpion. That could be a little bit of fun to try out. Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll keep that there. Weight's not a huge issue, so let's go ahead and drop off this. We'll go for maybe 32 extra damage. I don't know if we need the extra damage. Maybe we go for, let's see, not the stunner. The piercing mod could be useful. Damage isn't bad. You know, let's just go with the high caliber barrel. That'll have to do. 25% is not too shabby. That should deal with most problems fairly quickly. So we'll go ahead and deal with that. Let's see. Mods, we've got the high velocity barrel that does increase the weight by 50. Question is that the thing that we really want to maintain, or do we want something else? The damage of the high caliber barrel could be a way to do it. Yeah, that would also buy us a little bit of extra weight as well, so we could pick up something else. Let's see, 10%, what does that bring us back down to? Plus 66, that's pretty good. What else is there? Some piercing. We could go for the extra choke. No, the choke and the high caliber barrel might just be the way to do this. Yeah, let's go ahead and confirm that. That seems okay to me. Oh, plus 58. Maybe we... Hang on a second. Plus 58. If we go over here, this is still plus 8%. Also, the 50 is straight up a change in the percentage. You know what? That does do a whole heap more damage. We may as well keep it. We'll keep the extra bit of accuracy. Yeah, we'll run these 3 weapons. That is what we're going to go ahead and do. As for Tali, let's go ahead and we'll give her the Venom Shotgun. That's very high damage, very high accuracy. The Spike Thrower. Tempting, but I don't think we will. The Eviscerator's not bad. The Claymore, you know what, that Claymore is very hard to argue. Capacity and rate of fire is not huge, but again, with solid shooting like that, it's not going to make a huge difference. Let's go with the... Let's see. Let's go ahead and increase the piercing, and let's also increase the... Oh, you know, that's not a huge amount of accuracy. Maybe it could be worth... Hang on a second. Maybe it could be worth changing something over. Let's go with... Maybe we go with the Venom Shotgun. That's still ridiculously powerful, but it's much more accurate. Yeah, we can make this work for us. Let's go with the accuracy, and then let's go ahead and take the... Might go with the piercing again. Either that or... never mind. That'll do. That's basically maxing out damage. Get some extra piercing. That'll be perfect. And then for pistols, let's give her the... Let's see. Maybe we'll go with the Carniflex? The Carnifex? That'll do. Let's throw on the... yes, the magnification as well as the high caliber barrel. No, maybe the heavy pistol barrel. Yeah, there we go. An extra 35% damage. Yeah, the weight is not an issue there. That'll be fine. Let's go ahead and leave that there. As for Liara, she's got the pistol with the biotic stuff as well as the Hornet with more biotics and stability. I think that's a solid combo. Yeah, I think... Oh, actually, you know what? We should change off the SMG recoil system. It's a burst fire weapon, so we don't really need it. Let's go for the extra piercing. Yeah, make our way through the armor a little bit better. I think that'll be a much better alternative. Okay, so we'll confirm there. We've still got a couple of points to spend. Liara's got some as well. Let's max out her singularity. Expand the singularity field by 35% for 10 seconds. Or detonate when it dies to deal a heap of damage. Ooh. Yeah, okay. We're going to go ahead and go with the detonate. And then let's focus in on the warp. We'll go with the 20% damage as well as the... increases the force damage and impact radius of combo detonations. It's hard to argue. Yeah, let's go ahead and pick that up. Alright, now as for Tali, we're going to go ahead and we're going to give her the Quarian Machinist. We're going to max this out first. What have we got? Increase health and shields by 20 or recharge speed by 40. We're definitely going with the recharge speed. And then we have increased tech power, damage and duration by 30%. Or weapon damage. I think we're going to go with tech powers and damage. And then let's go with recharge speed of squad mates' tech. Or drone powers by 50. Hang on a second, let's just back up. If we go towards combat drone or defense drone, how long do these things take to recharge? 5 seconds there, or 4 seconds over here, both of which are not that crazy. Yeah, and none of these are really going to take it that long to get up and running. Let's maybe go with the... Let's see, squad mate tech powers. I guess that would include our carnage. And maybe overload. Oh, but I guess... You know, let's just spam them with drones. That seems like a fun enough plan. Let's see, energy drain. Let's see, we can go ahead and impact radius. What does it say? Hit an enemy with this energy pulse to inflict damage and steel barrier and shield power. That's not bad. Sabotage could also hack synthetics. No, let's focus in on that first. That should be the plan. Let's see. Power duration. Hacking goes to 21 or backfire. Increases damage taken when 30% when enemies' weapons overheat. I think we'll go with the... damage. Because even when we hack them, we're still going to destroy them afterwards. That'll be fine. Increase recharge speed. Or explosive hack. Oh, synthetics explode when destroyed, dealing 455 points of damage across a 4-meter radius. I think we can work with that. And then hacked synthetics fight on your side, move faster, do more damage. Or increase all tech power damage done to a target by 100% for 10 seconds. Honestly, the vulnerability is nice, but let's just go ahead and make them more effective. That way we don't have to work too hard on that. Let's see, combat drone or defense drone. I think... Let's go for combat drone first. Energy drain could be useful, but I think we'll go ahead and we'll work on these drones first. We'll pick up these because, again, we do have the upgrades for our drones first. Already set, sorry, with the Quarian Machinist. Detonate will give us extra damage when they explode. Extra damage in shields. You know what? It doesn't take us a lot to get one back again. I think we'll go ahead and pick up... the damage in shields. Let's see, upgrade a drone's short attack range to deal 200 points points of damage across a 2.5 meter radius, and it stuns. That's not bad. Or we can do more shielding and more damage. Honestly, stunning is probably a good call for us. And then what have we got? Rockets. Oh, upgrade drone with a long-range rockets that deal 300 points. Or upgrade the drone's electrical pulse to hit 3 targets. You know, let's throw in some long-distance stuff there. That'd be very, very helpful. Let's also work in on the defense drone, just in case. Duration by 10 Sure, let's go ahead and increase its duration. And then, we've only got 2 points left. We could go for the energy drain, just so it takes less time to recharge. I suppose we may as well. No point leaving that stuff on the table. Alright then, let's go ahead and jump back into the craziness.
We're approaching the Quarian home system. ETA to Rannoch, 5 minutes.
What have you got from the convoys?
Pretty much a big old shitstorm, Commander.
I have detected several hundred unique ship signatures engaged in active combat.
Yeah, like I said.
Take us in, Joker.
Stealth drive engaged. Only way they'll detect us is if you all start singing the Russian national anthem.
requesting the Reaper signal and shut it down. Tally's our expert on Geth software. She'll be handling hacking and security.
We couldn't ask for a better expert.
Thanks, Shadow Broker. Ready to infiltrate the dreadnaught?
Indeed. Shepard, there's a problem. All tubes except one are physically secured.
I see the free one. It's pretty torn up, though.
Too risky for the whole team. I'll secure the docking area. Everyone else can follow me over.
Roger that, Commander. We'll just stay here. You know, quietly.
Hang tight. It'll just be a minute.
Alright, well then, let's go ahead and... Actually, you know what? We can't even get our weapons going. Alright. Guess we have to go for a little bit of a walk down the tunnel here. Actually, can we go for a light jog even? No.
No wonder the Quarians were having trouble. That ship is enormous.
It is 30% larger than an Alliance dreadnought.
Alright, well, what? A third of the way there? Let's see if we can figure out where we need to walk to next. Let's see, there looks like a bit of a gap.
How are you doing, Shepard?
The lack of gravity is a little disorienting.
The dreadnought has artificial gravity. You should be okay once you're on board.
Till then, I'll make do with mag boots.
Hey, take your time, Commander. We're fine until they, look out a window.
Geth don't use windows, remember? Structural weakness.
Like the Geth are just sitting there saying, those organics would never try the no windows thing twice.
Alright, well, I guess that's going to work for us.
Looks like the rest of the team isn't using the docking tube.
So I'm guessing you'd rather not solo the dreadnought.
Not if I can help it. Ask Tally to get on the dreadnought schematics. If she can point me at another docking tube, I'll override the controls and let the boarding party on.
Alright, so you know what I'm thinking? Let's see, what is our... We've got some decent disruptor ammo, I guess. Sure, you know what? We may as well. We are fighting synthetics here, that's for certain. Let's go ahead and we'll throw that on our guns. We'll be very careful not to get ourselves in too much trouble. Or at least that's the plan. And that should be everything. Alright. And you know what? Of course there's no oxygen in here either, because again, machines do not need to breathe. Awfully convenient for them, I suppose. Great way to stop people boarding too, or at least make it harder to board. Alright, let's keep moving up. This place is, yeah, definitely taking some damage. Alright, there's a door, that's handy. Nothing we can run and jump across to. Alright. I guess speaking of running and jumping. Okay, looks like we're in cover. Try that once more.
I found another airlock. I think we're good to go.
Great. If you override the controls, we'll be right there.
Alright, so that looks like a control system here. Oh no, Geth data. Alright, we'll salvage this. That could be that could be very useful. You never know what's going to be needed. Alright, those are the docking controls. Nothing left around. Alright.
Got it. You're clear to board. right, Shepard. All quiet so far. They haven't detected us yet.
Here, let me see if I can get this open. In the meantime, take a look at this. There, it's open. We're clear to go.
An arc pistol, okay. Sure, we will equip one of those.
Looks impressive.
It's Admiral Zen's design. It transmits an energy pulse on contact that disrupts shields and synthetics.
That'll be handy.
I know people who would pay a great deal for this design.
So where are we headed?
We're looking for an operations center. I can disable the Reaper command signal from there.
Where's the closest one?
Past their defense network and through a sensor cluster.
Of course. Also, too, I'm not sure if you heard that, but Liara said that she knows people who would like to pay for that design. It's good to know. Alright, so this should be good. We've got the Guardian battery, which we can examine.
Interesting. Their anti-fighter lasers use ultraviolet frequencies. Most ships use infrared.
Expensive. But it gives them an edge in close combat, though.
When the fleet rushed the dreadnaught, those lasers carved right through our ships.
Come on, let's get to the ops center before they lose more.
Alright, let's pick up the scope upgrade. But yeah, this should be good. The arc pistol with the disruptor ammo as well. Should be an awfully painful combo for these machines. Alright, let's quickly keep on moving. Bridge controls, sure.
Watch out! Get incoming!
Oh, looks like this thing charges. Oh, probably want to dodge that. That's not too bad. Decent rate of fire, decent sized magazine, that's not bad. It seems to charge up, I'm not sure how effective it
The
is.
reinforcements are here!
I don't hear an alarm!
Oh wow.
Yes, they send alerts to every unit on this ship. We need to get to the operations center before they box us in.
Okay, so you know what, that actually works out pretty good when we charge that up. Oh, there is a Geth trooper somewhere over there. Where are you hiding? Slow down. There we go. Alright. Let's quickly double check back down
Think I found that
here.
hull breach you mentioned.
Admiral Geralt tried a frontal assault. We lost 6 frigates. That tiny hole was the only damage we did.
What hole? Alright, I guess we're climbing down here. Oh,
They're throwing their lives away!
Networked intelligence! As we kill them, their attacks become more aggressive!
Disable their shields! Just don't give them a chance to recharge.
alright, let's quickly double check these terminals. Oh, alright, hang on a second. Tag you. Can't go. Oh! What was that? Got hit by something. Oh, are those charges? Hang on a second. What on earth are they doing? Yeah, there's definitely something hanging around here. I can't quite see. But they're around here. Alright, let's see. Nothing up over there. Maybe there's a charge behind that. No? Just trying to see what we've been missing. More data? We'll take that. Alright. Alright, you know what? We're doing fine. Let's keep on moving. Alright, more signal consoles. We have a visor. I feel like pushing a button might alert them to our trouble. Yeah, sensor console.
Sensor data. Can you tell how the Quarian ships are doing?
We're taking heavy losses. The Geth have a planetary defense cannon. It's ripping through our fleet.
Is there anything we can do to help them?
Just make their sacrifice worthwhile.
Look, the signal's hitting all Geth processes. The Reapers have them completely under control.
I transmitted what data we had to a few code breakers. I haven't heard anything back.
Alright, let's keep moving.
Why do we need to find the operations center? Wouldn't any access console do?
No. Anything we do here, the Geth could counter. Too many fault checks and redundancy levels for what we need to do.
Geth pulse rifle. Alright. Well, we'll just continue without that for now. I'm happy with our assault rifle. Yeah, let's keep on moving.
The Dreadnaught's operations center is just ahead.
Good. Let's cut the Reaper signal and get the fleet out of here.
The hunters are moving in!
Oh, I see you. Not for long though.
The hunter
There we
is
go.
down! Careful, there are still hunters cloaked!
Alright, also too, I don't think I noticed it before, but when we charge up, we do use several shock
That's the
all
last
at
of
once.
them. Let's see if that console is operational.
Alright, well we're definitely going to get some extra ammunition. We'll do a quick once over around the perimeter. And I think we'll quickly double check the center. What do we have? Trip mine. Oh, that's what we must have been walking on before. Yeah, that would explain why... yeah, I guess I just must have missed them previously. Alright, more data.
Look at how much data the Dreadnought's central processor is handling.
It's connected to all networked Geth everywhere.
We need to hurry! My people are getting torn apart out there!
Yes, I understand that, Tarly. We're just being thorough and making sure we're not missing anything. We just don't want to get caught out, otherwise we could be in more trouble. Alright, let's see if this terminal has anything for us. Nope. Alright then, let's just keep a move on and see if we have to defend a position for a little. I feel like that could be the case. Alright, that's all good. Let's check these nooks and crannies just on the off chance. Because again, if they're machines, they don't really need dead space short of storing things. Alright, there's the scope. Let's go ahead and use the console.
Damn it! They've locked down the Reaper signal. We can't shut it down from here in the operations center. There! The Reaper signal's coming from the drive core.
So if we get there, we shut it down?
Right, but how do we get there? The Geth have sealed emergency bulkheads to block us off. We need a route to the drive core that can't be blocked. A path that runs the length of the ship.
What about the main battery? It runs right by the drive core.
That could work.
But
The Geth still have us locked in here. We need to get these doors open. They've locked high-level processes. We need something basic. A ship-wide emergency, like a fire.
what about the heat diffusion system?
Wait, if I faked a thermal warning, it would open all maintenance tubes for emergency venting.
Would that override the lockdown?
Yes. Okay, I've got it primed. But be ready. I'm reading hostile Geth on the other side of the doors.
dropping down from the ceiling!
There could be cloaked hunters as well!
Let's make sure we take out some of those hunters there. Oop. Let's quickly go ahead and fight them head on. Oop.
Watch out! Another wave!
Where is the cloaked one? Oh. There we go. That'll work. Oop. Hello. Goodbye. Oh. Hang on a second. That's not effective. There we go. Good old melee doing the trick.
Let's get to the maintenance shaft before more reinforcements arrive.
Good call there. Let's get moving. Also, too, we should take note that there's probably not going to be any Medigel here because, again, as they are machines, they don't really have to worry about those old fleshy issues. Alright, let's keep moving.
This ship design is almost Quarian, but not quite. It's meant for synthetics, not organics.
Different species have different aesthetic tastes, but I agree. This design is alien. It's amazing to think that the Geth can load their intelligence directly into the ship. They could be all around us.
For all our cybernetic upgrades, I'll never understand integrating that completely into a system.
Shouldn't be too much farther to the main battery. I'm surprised they'd send you on this mission, Tally.
Even admirals are expected to serve. I'm better at hacking than I am ordering ships around.
Alright, let's just keep a weather eye out just to make sure that there's nothing else going on. Make sure that we can collect whatever we can. Here we go, more data. Excellent. Another 1,250 credits.
Priority message. A planetary defense cannon just took down Admiral Chorus' ship.
Survivors?
They got to escape pods, and I've got Admiral Rod trying to establish a secure link.
Put her through.
Shepard, this is Ron. The heavy fleet is collapsing. I don't know how much longer we can hold out.
We'll have the Reaper signal deactivated shortly, Admiral.
Alright, well it sounds like that's one Admiral down. We might need to try and launch a rescue attempt if he's still alive. Again, we need as many of them up and running as possible, and especially if they can owe us a favor. That would be very, very helpful for us dealing with the Reapers. Alright. Oh, that seems cheery. That was a big bolt of energy. Okie dokie. Let's go ahead and be very, very careful. Uh-oh.
Watch the shockwaves! That's a big gun!
We should be okay if we stay in cover. More incoming. I think they figured out what we're doing.
Oh, here comes the shockwave. There we go. Let's duck under the way. Oh. Alright. Oh.
Ahead as well!
Hang on a second. We can deal with you at a distance. That's fine. We can take care of you. This pistol's practically a sniper pistol, it seems. It's a very powerful one. Oh. Oh, we'll deal with the ones further back. Alright, you know what? Oh, let's take a quick, you know what? Maybe it's just the shielding that's in trouble for all that electronic warfare. Oh,
We need to shut it down!
There should be a maintenance block near the battery itself.
alright, hang on a second. We've got more trouble back up over there. Let's take cover here. thought I saw something off to the right. Deactivation console. Hang on. Let's just get out of here for a jiffy. We should be safe up here. There's a console. There's nothing there. There's a door. Can we wait for the next pulse? There we go. Alright. There's the deactivation console. Alright, let's just quickly double check that we have salvaged what we can. Again, we need to be very fastidious if we're going to have the best chances possible. Okay, and this does just take out our shielding, it seems. Okay, you know what? That's fine. Probably didn't need to take quite so much cover as we did earlier. Yeah, that's fine. We're not losing any health. That's the main thing. Let's go ahead and hit the button. Our shield recharge rate is fairly solid. Alright, here we go.
Good. They've stopped firing.
We're safe as long as the maintenance lock is in place. Let's move.
Alright, well, let's not waste any time.
The lock!
Come on, let's get out of here.
That was close!
Watch your shield! Stick to cover!
Alright, oh, let's go ahead and dodge once again. Alright, these things are just going to be a bit of a pain. That's fine. We're going to go ahead and go to where they are. Well, where... Oh, hang on a second. Take cover. There we go. Let's just quickly snipe all of them. Alright, there we go. All is working out nicely. Now, let's go ahead and carnage. There we go. Alright. Taking these defensive positions is pretty good up here. Yeah, let's just double check. Oh, there goes a mine. That could have been bad. We'll move up into cover again. That's alright, we're not really being shot at right now. There's no other way across, so I guess that was actually the right way to go. Okay, I thought I had a lock on a Geth, maybe not. Alright, well that's working out. Alright, let's keep on moving. Let's see. That's not good, but we're okay. Alright, I guess that's just another spot where we can take cover. Alright, ammunition's doing alright. God, I think that's mostly everything cleared. Hang on a second, where are we meant to be going? Oh, here we go, straight through to the core. Fantastic, alright. And an elevator ride. Alright. Let's just quickly check around here. Yeah, here we go. More data to collect. We're not jumping down. Alright, let's just be prepared here. Let's switch to a shotgun. Let's see how this goes.
Shepard! Grab my hand! Hang on.
I'm all right.
Good.
Alright.
Hopefully we're done with elevators. And come on, the drive core shouldn't be far.
Okay, so I think that was a good crisis averted. Alright, Metagel. I suppose we will take the medkit. Let's keep on moving though. Let's just double check down here. Nope, nothing. Alright.
It's definitely Reaper tech, but what's...
Shepard Commander, help us.
Legion.
Shepard, wait. The Geth are being controlled by the Reaper signal.
Right. This thing.
So for all we know, Legion is with them. Maybe it sided with the Reapers voluntarily. Or maybe it's hacked.
Legion helped us fight the Reapers before. There's no way it would have agreed to this.
Your caution is understandable. Once freed, we will submit to any restraints you deem necessary.
I never thought I'd say this, but it's good to see you again.
Likewise, Creator Zora.
So what is this thing?
It uses our networking architecture to broadcast the old machine command signal to all Geth simultaneously.
Then getting you out of there will shut off the Reaper signal.
Wait, you cannot simply remove the restraints. We are secured via hardware blocks nearby that shackle our operating protocols. The hardware blocks are on the far side of the room.
Far side of the room, you said?
Yes, deactivation should be simple. The Geth protected them against viral attack, not physical removal.
How'd the Reapers get control of the Geth?
They did not. The creators attacked. The Geth wished to live. The old machines extended an offer.
So we went to that Geth station and destroyed the heretics for what? Nothing?
No, removal of the heretics made the decision to ally with the old machines more difficult. Had the creators not attacked, it would have been unnecessary.
We'll have you out of there soon.
They only joined the Reapers to save themselves.
Nothing excuses an alliance with the Reapers. They could have found another way.
The only other way was to die. It's hard to argue with a species trying to survive.
Damn it! I begged them to negotiate rather than attack. I did.
Let's just get Legion out of there.
Alright, so good to know, and we've already done a nice little bit of reconnaissance. Let's see, we need the hardware blocks. There we go.
Got it.
Tali Zora to fleet. The signal is about to go offline.
This is Admiral Hangel. We're in your debt.
Hardware blocks offline. We are free. As a gesture of cooperation, we have disabled the dreadnaught's drive core. All weapons and barriers are offline. Alert! Geth reinforcements incoming!
Yeah, that looks more Reaper-y.
The Geth fleet is destabilized.
Watch out, that's a
Signal is offline. Civilian fleet, prepare to withdraw. The patrol fleet will cover you once the heavy fleet is in position. Whenever you're ready, Admiral Girl.
The Quarians will have an easier time now. It's placing a turret! There's a combat drone closing!
let's go ahead and maybe switch. There we go. Oh, that thing went pop. Alright. That's good. Let's move up a little.
What are you doing? Ron, check your screens. The dreadnaught is helpless. No barriers, and the main gun is offline. We can remove their flagship if we strike now.
Damn it! This is our chance to withdraw the civilian fleet safely.
What are you talking about? We're still on board.
We can't waste this chance. Heavy fleet all forward. Take out the dreadnaught.
Patrol fleet, hold position.
You do that, the heavy fleet gets wiped out. And if we die, simple retreat won't save you from the Geth response.
Damn you, girl.
Damn it, what are they doing?
Focus on the Geth. We'll worry about the admirals later.
Alright, well clearly the admirals don't care if we live or die. Oh, let's quickly strip his shields. Come on, carnage time. Oh, that's not going to be enough. Let's back on up.
Understood.
There we go. Oh, I have little drones now. Huh. Don't think I've seen those earlier. Alright, let's keep on moving. I'm assuming the Legion is okay.
Patrol fleet, flanking support on the heavy fleet. Give them a firing lane.
All ships open fire.
Shepard Commander, the Creator fleet is firing upon this vessel. Without barriers, this ship will be destroyed. We must evacuate.
We need to get to the escape pods.
Geth transmit intelligences via remote signal. We do not use escape pods.
Suggestions?
Geth fighters are docked in a portside fighter bay. We can pilot a fighter to safety.
Alright, flying a fighter out. I guess that'll do. Oh. Alright, I guess we're not going that way anymore.
Shepard to fleet! Hold fire! I repeat, hold fire!
They're not responding.
Damn it!
Shepard Commander, we have taken control of docking protocols.
We'll be right there!
Shepard Commander, we can only launch from the upper level.
Let's go.
The door! Double time, people!
Hurry! We're losing the environmental field.
We'll make it!
Normandy to Shepard, reading a loss of gravity. You okay over there?
Fine. We're leaving in a Geth fighter. Transmitting rendezvous coordinates.
Does the storage compartment have adequate room, Shepard Commander?
We're fine. Go!
Just waggle the wings or something so I know which one is you.
They fired on the dreadnought while you were on board?
They were supposed to pull their fleet out safely. Instead,
I know. Admiral Garrel's been causing trouble along the Turian border for years. But I can understand their desperation. We only lost Earth a few weeks back.
we haven't lost Earth yet.
We need help, Shepard. We need a fleet. And the Quarians have the biggest one out there.
I'll get it, Admiral.
Your unilateral strike endangered us all. I should charge you with treason.
I was within my authority as Admiral of the Heavy Fleet.
And what of Shepard? And Talizora?
They escaped unharmed. Shepard, the mission parameters changed. You're military, you understand that.
You did the right thing. Just give me a heads up next time.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad there's at least one other soldier in the room. I've got to get back to the heavy fleet. Ron, we'll talk later.
Boshtet.
You must understand. The Geth inflicted heavy casualties before you disabled the Reaper signal.
You said they have a planetary defense cannon?
Had. Admiral Chorus sacrificed his own ship to destroy it. He crash-landed on the home world.
The Normandy can assist with rescue efforts.
Thank you, Commander. I think the worst is over. The Geth no longer possess the programming upgrades they had while enslaved by the Reapers.
Shepard, Commander, we are prepared to offer assistance.
What the hell is this?
Wait! Everybody calm down. Its name is Legion. It helped me destroy the Collectors. The Reapers were using Legion like a signal booster to broadcast commands from the dreadnaught. We freed him.
We freed it.
This is a fascinating prototype. With some study, I may be able to use it to find a weakness in the Geth consensus.
Legion helped me in the fight against the Collectors.
So did your pistol. Should I worry about its speed?
I don't think you want to continue this line of thought, Admiral. Legion is my friend. More importantly, it's our best source of information on the Geth.
The scientific benefits
are off the table.
What can you tell us about the Geth? How will they react without Reaper guidance?
This is a false assumption. You have cut off long-range control, but the old machines placed a base on Rannoch for short-range direction.
The Geth still have Reaper upgrades?
Correct. They are currently disorganized, but once the short-range signal is in place, they will recover.
Kila, I need to warn the fleet. Then, coordinate with Geralt. Move!
We need to take out the Reaper base. Where is it located?
Unknown.
Find it.
Understood. We do know the location of a server from which Geth fighter squadrons are controlled. The squadrons are targeting Creator life ships. Disabling them will limit casualties. We offer assistance.
Thanks.
Alright, we have a mission or two to do then, but that's going to have to be in the next one. So if you do want to see more, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning into the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.